All right, this is our Black Jazz Band. We will perform, open up our set with Fiesta Bacchia. That will feature Michael Robbins on alto and Colin Halls on trombone. The Black Jazz Band has had a pretty busy week. If you noticed up above me, this is not the Rendezvous performance, but the Black Jazz Band did perform at Rendezvous this year. I figured why not? Usually it's 99% of the group that does it anyway, so why not just make it our thing? We played Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. They had prom yesterday, and then they had this tonight. If you're lucky enough to go, they did an awesome job. If you don't know what Rendezvous is, it's kind of a mashup of a bunch of solo vocalists, anywhere from pop tunes, early jazz songs, big band stuff, you name it. You know, it's anything, everything and anything. So if you didn't get a chance to go this year, please go next year. It's a lot of fun. It was great working with these guys and kind of putting all that stuff together. Some of it seems a little last minute, but that's kind of the fun of it, and that's kind of how gigs work sometimes. A little bit of a thing. Yeah, Phil. I don't do that well. Kids don't like hearing me talk all the time. The jazz band did travel down to Mount Pleasant this year for the first time in our school's history. MSBOA, Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association, started jazz band festivals, much like Band and Orchestra Festival, but for jazz band. And our Black Jazz Band went down. I've never done it before. I didn't know what to expect. They went down. They got a superior rating. They got a 1. So give them a hand. Much like Band and Orchestra Festival, you prepare a few pieces, they give you a list, a selection piece, and instead of sight reading, they put you in a clinic. We had a fantastic gentleman down from Grand Rapids come up and give us a few pointers and some things to work on and some things to listen to. He really appreciated our performance, liked what he heard. Our kids performed great, so we'll probably go back again next year, or we'll try to bring an MSBOA event up here. It's relatively new, it's only a few years old, so we're trying to spread the word and make jazz more well-known and resist the modern era of pop music. This next tune, I've had in the library, or I purchased it a little while back, but I think it's appropriate this year. Georgia on My Mind. My first year here, the seniors' freshman year, this was part of their marching show, and I thought it'd be nice to have an exit, something along those lines. It was a really nice piece. Instead of having a vocalist sing, we're going to have Mr. Quinn Manley on vibes play the vocal solo and noodle around on that. And it's been a great experience with these guys. You know, we meet at 7 a.m. and not everybody is in the highest of spirits at that time. And but having them stroll in, you know, eyes kind of half shut, you know, but it does show their dedication and their love for music, and it's been great working with them all year. And I know it's kind of crazy right now. We don't get a lot of opportunities to talk and to share, you know, our feelings and all that. But whatever. I really. It's been a great, every year, you know, we have seniors graduate and you know, you're like, oh, we'll never be able to have this jazz band that good again. And then they grow and they develop and it's like, wow, that's amazing. And then the seniors graduate, oh, we can never repeat that. We can't ever be that good again. And then they grow and get better. And, you know, the groups have just gotten better and better ever since, you know, every year, one after the next. And, you know, they're doing pretty darn good. I'm really happy to work with your kids. Thank you if you're not, if they don't drive and you have to bring them here in the morning, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to these guys, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to make music and just have fun and jam. So this is Georgia on My Mind, featuring Quinn Manley and the Bible Show. Thank you. To close our concert tonight, before we close our concert tonight, every year we give out several awards and throughout the spring season. And the award we give out in jazz band is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This award goes to the student who exemplifies jazz, who seeks out jazz, makes jazz part of their life, has really been a leader in the ensemble and really has helped. The student that gets it, he comes to me all the time. He's like, hey, Mr. Hester, I listened to this guy. Can we watch this clip in class? And hey, can we teach the class this? And can we go over this? And oh, I have this new technique. And I've developed this sound. I'm experimenting. What'd you think of that? And I'm like, I didn't notice, but he's really gone above and beyond. And I'm really happy with how much he's grown and has developed as a musician. And it's been a pleasure of mine to work with this individual, and it will be very sad to see him leave. I don't know what else I can say about him. You know him all as probably the best thing that's happened to the drum set, Mr. Noah Pickett. Backstage we have a trophy and a certificate of him and all that fun stuff for him, but I figured your hands are kind of full right now. It's great, he wanted to incorporate drum set and percussion class, and he came to me with, I think 20 different basic rhythms. He was like, hey, we need to learn these. I'm like, okay, that's great. And he just comes up with all these great ideas. At the jazz festival at MSBOA, the clinician came down and he was like, wow, who's the drummer? And just pointed him out. It's like, I love what you're doing back there. He's just creating all these unique sounds, and he's discovering different ways to play the instrument and find ways to really make drumming a melodic device versus just hitting stuff. And I really hope he goes far with his music, whether he makes it a career or not. He loves it, and I love listening to him. It's been fantastic listening to him. So Noah Pickett is going to be missed, but he's fantastic, and this will be the last piece he gets to play with his jazz band. Almost. All right. Thank you all. This is Getting Live, Noah Pickett.